Hey guys, Seattle Beats here. In today's video, I'm going to talk about gender equality, with women trying to get equal rights to men, and how I think the evolution of this is actually going in the right direction. I've noticed a lot this year in the media that women are having a lot more roles in movies and video games, but especially in video games, and I really noticed it at this year's Electronic Entertainment Expo known as E3, basically the Oscars for us gamers, our big event of the year. I'm going to tell you guys, a lot of big AAA games and even some exclusive games had women as lead role characters. I'm saying there's a lot more women, and then there's probably a lot more men games still with men lead characters. But I'm telling you guys, there's a huge improvement in that. A lot of these games with women in them are actually going to have a huge impact on the gaming community, especially games like Tomb Raider that have a huge audience behind them. I'm really excited to say that. There are still little baby steps that need to be taken. I'm going to tell you guys, I'm proud of what I've seen so far this year. Now, I know these big steps in media may seem like baby steps to you, especially when you're thinking about gender equality in the workplace. But what I'm going to tell you guys is, even though these are baby steps, they are steps in the right direction, and it's something for you to be proud of. All the effort that you've been putting in trying to get equality is finally starting to set in motion, and it's something that I'm really excited about, everybody having an equal chance and equal opportunity to do something that they want and have something that they will enjoy. It's something really, really cool. But I'm just saying, guys, if you look at it with a glass half full, even though it may be going a little bit slower than you'd like, we're going in the right direction, and I have a lot of hope for our future based off what I've seen this year. Now, you would think that Anita Sarkeesian would finally be happy to see all these women being involved in media now as lead role characters. If you're not familiar with Anita Sarkeesian, she's a woman that's really been fighting hard for equal rights for women in media, especially video games. And this year's E3, we got a lot of that. But instead of her looking at what's finally there in front of her, what she's been fighting for, she just found something else to complain about. She started complaining about violence in video games. Why don't you complain about violence in TV shows or violence in movies? Have you watched Dexter recently? I mean, I like the show Dexter. I think it's a cool show. But that's pretty freaking graphic, and that's on TV. And I think people need to focus more on what's improving. She fought so hard for women to have equal roles in video games. You'd think she'd be a little thankful for that. I used to like Anita Sarkeesian in the beginning, but now it just looks like she's starting to try to find things just to complain about. Now, I know that I like to talk about a lot of controversial things, and sometimes I have pretty controversial opinions, but that's just what I like doing. And if you guys get all butthurt about it, guess what? Haters are always going to find people to hate. You just got to show them that your confidence in yourself is higher than their ignorance. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion, and I totally understand that people feel differently than me about something. But the thing that frustrates me is people will send me a hate message just because they don't totally agree with exactly what I'm saying. Learn to accept that people feel differently than you. Focus more on making your own changes that you want to make in your life. Be a vocal supporter in what you support. You can't be really a very good supporter if you're going to be silent about it. If you're going to be one of those kind of people that just wants to save face and to let somebody totally trash the way you feel just because you want to save face, then I guess you could say that you're not going to be very proud of yourself, or I wouldn't be very proud of you, because you really need to be a vocal supporter to make a difference. You're not going to make any change if you're silent, you just sit in the back. So many people feel like they can't make a change in this world because it's this little old me, and maybe you won't be able to, but if everybody thought like that, nothing would get done. I still believe that there's hope for Anita Sarkeesian because she has had a good impact on things. I'm just really frustrated that she won't recognize that what she's fought for is finally getting better, and that she's just finding other things to complain about. If she can actually recognize what she's done, then I'll feel happy about it, but if she doesn't, I don't know how I could respect her. It just all depends on how she starts to look at things. Because right now, I'm not too happy about it. But I just wanted to share with you guys that it looks like gender equality is finally getting better along with all other sorts of equality. It's a good time to live in because it finally looks like the people who have been fighting for equality are getting closer and closer to getting it. Who knows if it'll ever be 100%, but we're getting close. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope to see you guys soon.